What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm down at my main shop and we have a new truck that we took delivery of about 2 weeks ago that I've kind of been keeping a secret. There's a few reasons behind that. One being that we can't get into the truck. I have the keys right here and I'll show you in a second, but I'm currently waiting on a locksmith to get here and get us into this truck. The guy that we bought it from has not been the most honest, let's say, and unfortunately, we didn't take the time to go and look at it. The truck it either came out of Vermont or Massachusetts. They told us that they were running it in Massachusetts as like a subcontractor. It's a Mass DOT setup, basically, the way this truck is built. But it had Vermont plates and a Vermont like bill of sale and all that stuff. And the company is out of Vermont. So those are who we bought it from, is a Vermont company. But before we talk more about this truck, let's take a look at what the issue is with these keys. See, we haven't even taken their stickers off yet because we can't get into the truck. The driver's door, the key spins every way, but it doesn't do anything. We'll swap keys. We'll use both keys. Spins, same thing, and it feels broken. So nothing to do with the driver's door. We can't get in there. Let's try the passenger door. Key goes in, won't even spin. Key goes in, won't even spin. Doors are locked. So we can't get into this truck. I called this guy and asked him if maybe we have the wrong keys or something, but it doesn't really make sense because when this truck actually got delivered, they delivered it to us. I don't know if he personally delivered it with his company or if he had a shipping guy deliver it, but the guy that took it off the trailer and transported it here parked it right here, and then we locked the doors and put the keys inside the shop. We haven't touched it. Well, we tried to touch it, but we can't get into the truck. So anyway, we have a locksmith coming to try and get us in here. I'll fill you in on the rest of this story. It's kind of crazy, and there's a lot of, like, we'll say, dishonesty that came from this, and it's partially on us. We did not take the trip and go and look at the truck in person before we bought it. We trusted this guy, which is kind of, as you can tell, biting us in the ass as we can't even get into the truck. But I called him and asked him if we had the wrong keys, and he said, oh, well, I don't know if I've ever locked that truck. And sure enough, in one of my past videos, you heard me talk about a new plow that we had delivered. The owner of the company came with one of his other guys and delivered it to us. The truck came 2 weeks ago. It was advertised with a front plow and a wing, obviously. The wing's on the truck. When it came here, the front plow was nowhere to be seen. He said, oh, I got to grab it from a different yard. I'll drop it off to you. And sure enough, he came down. And the guy that was with him coincidentally threw him under the bus and said, oh, this guy's never even been under this truck. I don't know if he's even ever seen it. Talking about the owner. So the owner's selling a truck that he really knows nothing about, but he's telling my dad that this truck is work ready and blah, blah, blah. And we trusted him, which is partially our fault, but we can't even get into the truck right now. So hopefully the locksmith will get here and get us into the truck, and then I can show you guys the rest of it. But I guess I'll give you an update after the locksmith is here. All right, guys, we got into the truck. The locksmith was super helpful. Honestly, he got in here in like 10 minutes, maybe even less. But it's time to bring this up to our shop. Hopefully we have no issues with it running. I do have the plow set up inside the shop ready to go, and we're gonna get it mounted on it, but obviously there's some damage on here, like this cracked glass. I was looking around. There's this like a little light for when your dump body's up. That's cracked. This filter minder gauge is cracked. So just stuff like that. I noticed this was like hanging loose. So this truck is not in the cleanest of shape, and at least it started right up. The guy did tell us this truck was mint on the phone, and obviously it is not mint, but we did get a decent deal on it. Look at this, we got wires just hanging down. I don't know what's going on with this truck. Seems like there's a lot of fishy stuff going on with this guy, and yeah, I don't know. Let us get it in the shop and then we'll take a better look at it. Engine and transmission wise, oh, you guys spun a little bit. Engine and transmission wise, oh, come on. I'm struggling here. It seems fine. It's shifting smooth, running out nice. It sounds healthy. There's just under 48,000 miles on this truck, 47,952. Another thing I just noticed, they have the wing plow bashed up into the heat guard on the muffler, on the exhaust. Watch that back, but did the strobes turn on when I put it in reverse? I don't know what's going on with this. All right, let's test this thing out. All right, so this thing definitely needs some grease on here. I don't know if you guys heard it, I'm sure you did. As soon as I started doing the power angle, it screeched pretty loud. But one other thing I noticed in here, all of these controls, when you go one way or the other, they're supposed to bounce back to the middle. The power angle sticks. And then when it gets, I'll do it for a second. When it sticks both ways. But when it gets all the way to the end, you hear the valve screeching because it's like obviously trying to send fluid where it can't go. So that's something we're gonna have to look at. But at least it's working. Let me turn it, actually let's put the plow down. Put the plow down. Turn this off. Oh, I left the PTO on. I'll turn that off now. I'll show you what I was talking about before with this exhaust here. All right, so obviously the wing is tucked up for transport, but you didn't need to tuck it up so far that you smash the heat shield on the exhaust here. Even this piece is dented in here. This welded chain, smashing it into it. What the hell is going on here? There's got to be a light or something. Oh my God. Look at these wires. We got to get this off here. There's a light up on the wing. This is a mess. What is going on here? Wires ran down here like open connectors like that. This must be where they grounded it, and then obviously they ran power. Whoever did the electric on here was not the best, we'll just say. That thing's falling apart. That's just a stick on. Yeah, so obviously we got to get this down and really see the damage on here. Obviously it's smashed, but I don't know how I'm gonna get this down. It's obviously pulled up farther than it should be. So I think the safest way is to put the forks here. Maybe I think I'll put the forks in here. I can't push it anymore. I'm gonna have to take one of these pins out. Probably one of the upper ones looks like the easiest, and kind of just let the weight come off of it. Obviously I'm not going to use the hydraulics. I don't even think the hydraulics would go up any farther. All right, before we do that, let's talk about this truck a bit. So we were told that this truck is mint. Yes, I know there's going to be people on here saying that you should have taken the time to go and look at it. Yes, that is on us, but we trusted this guy. The Facebook pictures, this was a Facebook listing, the Facebook pictures made it look very nice, and every time my father spoke to this guy, he told us that this truck was mint, ready to go to work, throw the plow on it, you'll have no problems, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you guys leave a comment. Is this mint to you? Let's do a little walk around here. Let's see what you guys think, if this is mint. We'll start right here at this exhaust and we'll work our way back to here. So a little bit of surface rust on here, nothing crazy. Obviously this electric job is horrendous. This wing plow, dented up here, smashed here, probably hit a telephone pole or something. Let's see if the cutting edge, cutting edge has some good life. It looks like they ran down through the blade one time, or through the cutting edge into the blade one time. That's not how that's supposed to be. In case you didn't know, that was supposed to be straight. That's from wearing down. Let's see. Step all smashed in here, all bent up. It looks like it's bent up on that side too. The thing is like going up right there. Don't know what's going on with that. The cab of the truck is in decent condition. A bit of surface rust on the exhaust there. The front in here, let's see. I hope the camera's picking this up. It's not terrible. A bit of rust on the frame. Bit of rust there. Let's go out to the front here. This Tanko plow is by far the nicest part, I think, in my opinion, on this entire truck. The front end of here, pretty clean altogether. No real rust or anything on here. Nothing, at least nothing too noticeable. But this plow is in pretty good condition. The whole mold board is not beat up. There's a bit of surface rust up on the top and then some down on the bottom there, but nothing crazy at all. Overall, it's in pretty good shape. It looks like a fairly new plow. I don't think these have the dates on them, do they? No, they don't have the dates. I wonder when this plow was purchased. It looks fairly clean. Let's see. A little bit of rust down in there on the front of the truck. I hope the lighting is working with the camera here. I haven't even popped the hood. I would have to drop the frame obviously to get the hood up. There are these little doors here we could peek in. That only shows you so much. Bit of rust on the hinges there. So I don't think these guys took very good care of this truck, in my opinion. Let's see. Come down here. Actually, let's look down in here. Bit of rust. Not anything too crazy. Yeah, not the prettiest, but not the worst. Store. Look, a bit of rust here. Some grease. Let's see the inside. Oh yeah. Look at the rust on the inside of the door here. And here, this tray for the fire extinguisher, all rusty. We'll go over the cab in a bit. One thing that they do have on here is a battery tender, which I guess that's where they added it. I've never seen one of these before, so pretty interesting. There's also a block heater right here. So what the hell just came out of that? Was that salt? I don't know what's falling out of there. I would like to take a look at behind the plastics. Like some rust on the corner here. This is pretty rusty. The electric is a mess. What is this? Let me get my flashlight. All these lights that are added onto here are horrendous. Look at this electrical job. What is going on here? Oh my god. The electric alone on this is going to be a process to clean up. Let's see down here. A little bit of rust on the frame. Overall, the salt spreader part of it seems to be in decent shape. So obviously we haven't tested that yet. We are going to do all of that in a bit. Coming around the dump body. The dump body is in pretty good condition here. A little banged up down here, nothing too crazy. A little bit of rust. Let's see down in here. Yeah, there's some rust down in here. Overall it's about the same across the whole truck. Nothing too crazy, but definitely, in my opinion, look at the rust on the frame here. Yeah, this is not the prettiest for sure. So it's unfortunate. We trusted these guys and it's not what we were expecting. But you guys leave a comment, let me know. Do you think this is mint, or do you think that they were lying to us just to get the sale done? Kind of seems like that, in my opinion, but it is what it is. Let's get this forklift up here and try and get this wing. Actually, I might want to wait on that and do that outside, just because I don't know how tight it is getting it in and out, and I am the only one here right now, and I don't have someone to watch the side of the door. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know that it is tight getting these trucks in and out of here. So let's test the salt spreader first. I think I saw something inside here. Let me take a look. I think there's like, oh, look at the rust here. Looks like, oh, there is a tray. Is that? Let me climb up in here. Okay, so there's a poly tray under that, which obviously is broken. But without that, you can't use your chain. And we're using this as a plow truck, not a dump truck. So we need to get this piece out before we run this. Don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll put our forks. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put our forks up here and just try and get this thing out by hand. I want to do it from the ladder. I don't know. The curve of the bed of the dump body is making it tricky because I keep wanting to just fall backwards onto the chain there. Come on. knee. Oh, that hurts so bad. Alright. Alright, we got it. There should be an unload mode here. Let's see. Automatic mode, manual mode, unload mode right there. Let's see. What do I use to go up and down here? Menu. There we go. Unload mode. Liquid's off. How do we get it? Unload mode. Okay. I think that we should be on. Oh wait. PTO. Let's turn these down. That way it's not on. PTO. PTO's on. Alright, they're up to 20. Both of them. Let's turn it up. I'm gonna put you guys so you can see everything. Right here. Alright, I'm gonna turn it all the way up and we'll see what happens. Alright, they're both at 100 now. Bit of a whining noise coming from something, but I can't tell what it is. The bearings could maybe just need grease. Definitely not the spinner. Tell where that noise is coming from. Hopefully the camera is picking it up. The noise is definitely coming from this chain. It's got to be the bearings needing grease, but I don't have our grease gun here. My guys took it up to our Orange County yard today, so I can't grease it right now, but at least we know everything is working properly. I don't know if you can even see the chain through there. Well, that's where the noise is. It's these bearings back here, for sure. Yep. Oh, look at this rust in the bottom of the body here. Look, there's salt. There's pieces of salt sitting up in there still. Come on. What is that? Oh no, it's bolted. I'm not gonna be able to flop it up. That would come off if I wanted to look in there, but they send it with liquid in it? Nice, we got some liquid. Obviously, I'm not going to test the liquid part of it today, but this is how it's set up. It sprays right on top of your salt out of here. Let's get this truck outside, and we'll try and get the... Now that I can turn these off, I know that everything works. I don't know if you guys can even read the screen there. So there's an unload mode on these, which is what I had it on now. If you go into the menu here, how do I get back to the menu? Blast equals done. Okay, so here's the menu with all your different options. I just went down to the unload mode there. It's the fourth one, and that's how you get this salt spreader. All of these Cirrus ones. That's how you get these salt spreaders to run without road speed. You have to put it in unload mode in order to run it out or something like that. And if you're sitting still, you want to test it and make sure it works, you have to do it in unload mode. Otherwise, it basically goes with your speed of travel. So anyway, let's get this truck outside. We got to lift the front plow up. Back this thing right out of here. Running the PTO on right now with everything up. Put this thing in reverse. Look, the strobes go on automatically with reverse. See, the strobes are on, right? Where's the strobe light? Right there. And then I put it in neutral, and the strobes go off. That's interesting. I don't know why it's set up like that. That might be like a mass DOT. Oh man, I really hate backing out of this garage alone here. There it goes. Got my screwdriver stuck. Now I got the screwdriver. Holding this fucking thing up. Much traffic right now. Of course, it's 4:30. Everyone's getting out of work. I think we're good. So it runs really nice. It's just not as clean as we were hoping. Shifts nice and smooth. All right, so I think that is pretty much it for this. If there's anything on this truck that I missed and you guys want to see, definitely let me know in the comments. I can make a video on it pretty much whenever, especially now that we can get into the truck. So pretty good day here. We got the plow on, we got into the truck, we tested everything out. Everything works as it should. The truck actually runs pretty nice too as well, just not as clean as we would have hoped. Either way, that is going to wrap it up. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.